guys, it's Mary from Glimpse and Beyond. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Look, we have friends. Gypsymama, Tanya, we got Liz from Liz Olive Show. You guys go and join them. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe.
Yes.
God, Liz is like 30 people away from 2,000. Let's get her there. It's 30 people.
True. It's very exciting.
We'll have a contest when she reaches 2,000 people. We don't know.
Yeah, I was planning on doing it anyways. I was like,
oh, were you really? Holy crap.
Yeah.
Of course you were. All right.
Once I get to like my, increments of subscribers, I try to do giveaways each time. I did it at 500, 1,000, and now I'm doing 2,000. But
that's fantastic. Yeah, let's get her to 2,000 people.
That could easily happen tonight.
Yeah.
People come. Yeah, yes. Seriously.
And we're gonna get Tanya more viewing hours, and you need more viewing hours, so you guys can.
I'm close there too. I'm excited about that too.
I'm so excited.
Close, real close.
I'm manifesting that for you.
Thank you. Also, my YouTube birthday was yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday
on YouTube. I was like, I should do a giveaway for that too, but then I'm like, but I'm so close. So
yeah, you're so close. Wait for that. It's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good. We're going to start with Tanya tonight because gosh, she had a great story.
Go for it.
Yeah, so yesterday morning, I'll start with, so the night before I had done this really great Merkaba meditation. And then she also had this nice channeling of Yahshua and Mary Magdalene that I listened to and then landed up going to sleep. And I woke up, it was super, super early morning, but like I landed up going to sleep again afterwards. But when I had woken up, I had two things just like screaming in my ear. The first one was Fibonacci, which actually made me think about Marin. It's like the whole spiral, and so I was like, oh, so I think I actually should contact her, Mary, because we were actually talking about that. So I think now that I'm saying this, I'm like, yeah, I need to contact Marin. And then the other thing was, and it was for the whole collective, and it was, I am divine light of source creator, and I am deeply loved. And it was just like over and over again. And then I just kept repeating it, and then fell back asleep. And then when I woke up again, it was like, okay, I need to write this down. Because I'm the worst at like not writing down my dreams. I know, Mary, you'd be like, write down your dreams.
They're very important right now. We're getting so many downloads in our dreams. Write them down. That's a fantastic download. I love that.
It was so powerful of just like, because I get downloads all the time, but I think mostly my dream stuff is like I'll wake up and I'm usually, my son's usually, because we co-sleep still, so it's like, I'm sure you know what that's like, Liz. Like you're just woken up, so it's like you're not writing down, you're not remembering. This was so vivid, and it was like, you need to write this down and you need to share this out, just as a reminder for everyone.
What was the last part again?
The same.
Yeah, the last phrase that you said.
Yeah, so it was, you are divine light of source creator, and you are deeply loved.
Oh, that's good.
I love that.
That's really good.
I'm gonna have to try and put that on my page. That's beautiful. I just love that.
Yeah.
Put
that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, put that on a t-shirt.
I got Liz's
a little long, but if you could do it front and back.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful. And I was telling Tanya yesterday, and more today than yesterday. I've gone through every ascension symptom today. I'm in back labor. It's fun. Oh, good times. Good times.
Yeah.
Didn't sleep at all last night. Don't want to eat anything. I think I've had a slice of cake today and a gallon of water. I'm doing good. There was raspberry jam in the cake. It's a fruit.
There we go.
Yeah, I've been kind of that way too. I actually had the chillest day ever I have not had in so long.
Oh,
and it's so funny. Me and Ava were talking about this on our live on Sunday, and how like the manifestation energy is so high right now. And I feel like I manifest things like instantly. I was thinking yesterday that I was like, man, I really just want to be bored. I want to be bored for just like a day. Then today my friend had planned on picking up my toddler because she has a toddler also, and they are friends and they play together and they love each other. It's the cutest thing ever. And she was like, yeah, I'll pick him up and take him to the park or something. And then she gets there and she tells me, she's like, I was planning on like, just keeping him all day if that's okay. And I was like, say less. Yes. And so I ended up staying at my house, my real house. And I don't have anything really to do there other than clean. Right. But side note, another manifestation thing is people from my home group are all going to come and help put my house back together on Sunday. So I was like, I don't even have to do anything today, which is amazing. So I went over to my dad's house and just like took a nap. And, obviously I had Leo with me. But I took a nap and I just sat on the couch and just watched TV, which was so weird. And I was like, I am bored out of my mind and I love it so much. Yeah. And I actually ended up watching MSM, mainstream news, tonight because my dad does.
How was it?
It was hilarious, first of all. Like I just kind of like watch it and laugh and I'm kind of like the old like grumpy grandpa that yells at the TV now. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, come on. But that plays into what you wanted to talk about, Mary. I did see that on there and I was like, yes, I hope this is real.
Mary, it is. I don't know where I saw it, but I saw it. It was
on ABC News.
I don't watch that though. It had to be on Yahoo. I must have seen it on Yahoo when I was on the computer today, but the House is trying to abolish the IRS.
Yeah. And I'm so happy about that.
Oh, so am I. And because it's so weird because I've been telling everybody's been, I'm like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, fantastic. That's a great answer when you're kind of worried about it, but like that's what they're doing,
Yeah. It was funny because I was yelling at the TV because they were talking about how like they literally said everybody needs to pay their share. No. Like, and I was like, excuse me? Like I got real sassy with it. Yes. And my dad's sitting there like, what is she? I was like, yeah, all these politicians that turn out to be millionaires, like come out millionaires after they go into politics. Yeah, we need to pay our share. And then it comes up someone talking, hey.
Hey, happy Mercury retrograde. Am I? Yeah. What's up, y'all? Sorry to interrupt.
We're talking about the IRS
possibly being like demolished. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And I follow Nancy Drew on Facebook and she walked around the building that's all fenced in and has been for 3 years and hasn't moved. And the same sandbags are still out there. Oh, exciting.
It makes me wonder, what are they going to do with the money that people have been paying?
I think it's all coming back. It's all back. It's just going to back. It's going to loop right back. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Yes. We're manifesting it, you guys. It's happening. And like you said, Liz, things I've been just thinking about like instantly appear. And I'm like, I got to be really focused on what I'm thinking about right now because I'm like, holy crap.
Yep. And that plays into also what me and Ava talked about on our live because she's been seeing 144 everywhere.
Yes.
What the like angel number meant, and basically all of that, like watching your words and your thoughts because it's all manifesting.
Yeah, because I didn't know about the happy birthday thing until you guys brought that up on your live. If you guys want to talk about that, I don't think my people know about that because that was big to me. I didn't know that.
You want to talk about this?
Sure. Basically it's just when you're chanting or when you're singing happy birthday, and then you blow out the candle, you're like making a covenant, like you're declaring,
like you're kind of casting a spell.
Yeah, you're like casting a spell because and then you're like agreeing that you are that age, and so it ages your body even more so.
I never knew that. So starting this morning, I woke up and I said, I am 29 and I'm totally healthy. I did it.
Good. Good. Yeah, and what I said in the live was I used to listen to some Cryon channelings, and there was one where he talked about basically how we age ourselves by speaking and claiming when people ask how old are you, and it's like, oh, I'm this much. Our cells hear it and respond. And he was like, he said it so profoundly. He was like, um, words are words are commands, and the innate listens. And so once I heard that, I was like, whoa. So anytime anybody asks about like my health, my like happiness, like what age I am, like anything that like I would have to claim over myself,
Yes.
I'm like very careful about it. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be now. Now I am in absolute great health and I'm 29.
Yeah. It makes me
good.
think about all of the like, I don't know, most of my family are just like, it's almost like a competition of like how many ailments you can have. That's
Yes.
what it seems
Yes.
like. And it's just like,
Yes.
it's like they like the drama of it or something. I don't know
Mhm.
what it is, but it's just like, why is this all we talk
That's
about?
my
Like, oh,
family.
like
Yeah.
I have this, I have this, I have to take this. I went to the doctor, I have to blah blah blah. They said this, feel bad for me. And I'm like,
Yep.
can you get attention like in another way, please? Like just
Mhm.
Yeah, I did. My family started talking about that. So I told them that I made my own apothecary downstairs. They don't know what to do with that. They're like, what? I'm
are
like,
you taking that I Hercules stuff, the Jesus juice?
I got it today.
Good.
I have not
Yay.
tried it yet. I'm going to try it tomorrow. I'm going
Which one did you get? Did you
I
just
got
get a single?
it's a small one. It's
Just a
small-
single bottle?
Yes, just a single bottle, small one, because I wanted to see how it worked and if it really tasted like red wine.
It tastes like bad red wine.
Okay, because it kind of smells like feet. And that's fine. I got to get over that, but that's fine. I can do onion water. I can do this.
Onion water, yeah.
Make sure you spray it under your tongue so
Yes.
it absorbs quicker.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Great.
next after you, Mary.
I'm excited to try it, and I'm going to start my parasite cleanse on
Mhm.
Thursday.
Nice.
Okay, yay.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited, but it was kind of hard to find time between appointments and stuff because like you need time when you do a parasite cleanse.
Yeah.
We'll leave
Oh,
it at
yeah.
that, you know.
Which pair? Sorry.
It's okay. I got it from one of my friends. It actually is in pill forms. I think it's para
Okay.
cleanse,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
but it's like different. Like the first day you only take one pill, so I'm not too concerned about the first day. But like by the last day, you take like 14 pills one day. It's like you skip some days and then you take a lot on other days,
Oh,
but you don't have to fast with it, which is good. But I'm not eating a lot anyways because I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
mhm.
And I've been drinking a ton of water, so I figure that's good enough. And then I'm going to do the liver cleanse after that.
Yeah.
Good.
The
The one
one
I
thing,
told you about, or did I tell
Yes.
you about that?
Yes.
I just did last week.
Oh, okay.
My second round.
I still haven't even done the first one, Liz. I've been a bit
I'm
of
a liver cleanse evangelist.
I know I want to be because you make perfect sense. It's your garbage pail. I better do that because I got a lot of crap left in me.
yeah.
We all do, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
our world is
Yeah.
pretty toxic, so
And that's the thing, a lot of people don't realize when you're doing like any type of cleanse, you should always do a liver cleanse, because if you don't, you're just gonna back it up into there and then you're gonna have way worse. You may feel really good right away, but then soon afterwards you won't feel good if you're not doing a liver cleanse.
yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a feeling it's gonna, at least for me, because I know my body is gonna take a lot out of my body, which I'm thrilled about. Because like, bye, I'm good with that,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna need time to rest
Yeah, and
afterward
opening
because it's gonna knock me literally on my butt. So I'll just be like, okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
That-
opening up your pathways any way you can, like even lymphatically and all that stuff.
Yeah, I got this great jade stone that I've been doing it's for my face, but I've literally been doing it all over my body. It feels so good. And the stone's so cold. And now that I have hot flashes every now and then, it's fantastic. I like
Gotta
giving
get you
it
one of
jade.
these.
Oh, that is
Ooh, yes.
This
I
thing is
love that.
amazing.
Where'd you get that?
I'm also an evangelist for this. I wish they had an affiliate because I tell everybody about this thing.
You so need an
is that?
affiliate for that.
That it's called a fascia blaster.
Oh, nice.
They have all different kinds, and
Where did you get that?
I'll send it to you. AshleyBlack.com. Ashley Black Guru, maybe. But you can type in fascia blaster, I think, and it should be the first thing to come up.
How the heck do I spell that? Is that with an F?
FASCIA.
Let me see if I can find it. I'll put it in the chat.
Perfect. Thank you. No, it's just, no, we're not live. We're just recording.
I know it's for us.
Okay.
Ashley Black. Okay, here it is.
Yeah,
because I'm just like I suck at spelling sometimes, and it's late.
I have a tiny one that's for your face. I have one that's like this big, that's a little easier to manage.
Yeah, because I got the jade one for my face, and I freaking love it because it's such a cold stone, and I'm like, oh, yay! Oh, I would get so hot.
Yeah, you just like put oil on your body.
Yep.
Down, and it's amazing.
I know my husband's gonna steal it. Okay.
Yeah. It was actually invented for pro athletes to recover quicker, and then she realized that it got rid of all kinds of stuff and cellulite, and like healed your fascia, and you can totally like manipulate your body basically with this thing.
That's nice. I wonder if it'll help my husband. He almost broke his neck when he was in the military, so it strained his ligament a lot, so he's always had problems with it. I wonder if that would help that.
It took away my back problems.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Increases circulation and like breaks up myofascial adhesions where your muscles attached like get like cobwebby with your fascia. And it restricts movement.
Yeah, my husband's had 3 knee surgeries because of that, because he used to run so much.
Yep.
Good time.
This thing is literally amazing. And I had so much bad fascia from playing sports and whatnot all my life, and not having good posture, I guess, and just overdoing it. That I literally lost like a total cumulatively over my whole body. I lost 50 inches in I think it was 7 or 8 months.
Wow, that's impressive.
It like flattened it all out, like, and I didn't have back pain anymore. I actually had like muscle definition, energy. Changed my life.
Holy crap, I'm doing that. All right.
So I say I'm a this evangelist too.
Yeah, you need an affiliate code.
Yeah, I know I don't know if she has a program, but I totally would be a part of it.
Yeah, you need to respond to her, or like reach out to her and do like that media package type thing where you want to be like a micro influencer.
Yeah.
And maybe.
Oh my God, you could. TikTok would be all over that for you, Liz.
Yeah. I need to do, and people are getting rid of like scars with it.
Oh my gosh.
Especially like C-section scars, stretch marks.
Holy
it
crap.
makes your skin elasticity go back, like builds up collagen and skin elasticity, because blood is your life.
I know.
And there's a kink in the hose basically from the fascia not being able to flow, the blood not being able to flow through it, then you get things like arthritis. And
so I'm going to use that and the Jesus juice, and I'm 29.
She's gonna be 29 tomorrow.
Yes, I am. And all my other homeopath stuff. I literally did. My poor husband. I was telling Tanya, we went to the dollar store because Posh Mama on TikTok says that we should restock our food supply. The food supply we all had that we gave away. So I'm like, oh crap, I probably should, because I gave it away. Yeah. You guys, we got like it was 6 or 7 bags of groceries for $55.
Oh my gosh.
Granted, it's not the healthiest, but I got like healthy choice soups, some SpaghettiOs, mac and cheese, the canned chicken, mayonnaise, stuff people can eat. But we're going down the fruit aisle. Of course, there's, your canned fruit cocktail, and I have to get a couple cans. I'm like, my mom's yelling at me, the scurvy. You're going to get the scurvy.
Oh my God.
Like we're pirates on a ship. Get the fruit. So then we found all the dried fruit. The dried fruit that nature, $1.25 a bag, you guys.
Right.
We bought apples, we bought strawberries, we bought bananas, we bought pineapples. So we came home and promptly ate the 6 bags we bought. So we went there today and spent $34 on dried fruit and 2 pair of reading glasses for my husband. Everything's $1.25. It was fantastic. But I went to the spice store after because I needed turmeric, ginger, and something else. I needed something really weird, a weird spice. White willow bark. That was super hard to find here. I had to literally go to the spice store. 4 things, $56.77.
Can you
I'm like,
use
7 bags of groceries or 4 spices, but it's okay because hey, my apothecary stock now. Now I just got to mix everything in jars.
yeah, I can't
Yeah.
isn't white willow bark like used as like a Tylenol basically?
Kind of, yes. You mix it with turmeric and stuff, and it's supposed to help. My husband has psoriatic arthritis, supposedly, but no, he doesn't because now I'm telling him you are also 29 and we got none of this, and we're gonna buy him that. And I'm gonna get him Jesus juice.
And that Jesus juice. Hallelujah.
If I like the Jesus juice, I might start selling the Jesus juice.
There you go. I mean, you might need more than just one bottle, but you
Well, I
should
figured I'd try it just for taste because I'm so weird. I'm the pickiest person in the world, but I can get over it if it's just like
yeah.
that.
It literally is bad wine. It literally is.
Yeah, but I'll get used to it, right?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, it's not that much. You don't have to spray that much. So
Which is fine. It just smells like feet to me. So I'm like, all right, I'll do it tomorrow. I smelled it this morning. I'm like, tomorrow's today.
well, just think it's all these good, yummy herbs that are gonna like cleanse your blood. So
You had me at it helps you sleep and it gave you a touch more energy. So I'm like, if it helps me
goodness.
sleep and helps my energy, I'm in.
I get steadily maybe 6 hours of sleep these days, but I wake up and I actually am awake.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not like a zombie. And I mean, Tanya understands. Like
Mhm.
that's a big deal when you've got like a young children, especially taller, that's like you're like, what's happening? I just woke up. But like I will get out of bed, and as soon as I'm out of bed, I'm like, all right, I'm awake. I like don't even need caffeine or anything. And
Holy
it's
crap, that would be
beautiful.
exciting. Okay.
And you look so much more like yourself now too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little
Yes.
puffy today, like my eyes are tired and puffy, but thanks.
But you were in the
Oh.
dusty house all day too.
That too.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad your house is almost done. It's got to be exciting.
you got the cabinets in today.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
delivered.
They're delivered, they're getting put in tomorrow. The countertops are getting measured for the next day.
Yep.
And then just some painting. And then my home group is coming and like helping us clean everything and get
Perfect.
everything back to order. And so we could be
Are you,
ready to move stuff back in soon.
are you getting an undermount sink?
Under mount sink. I don't know.
Are you getting stone
No.
countertops or quartz?
Stone.
They're probably going to give you an undermount sink. You should get like, they're so deep. It's fantastic. It's the single greatest sink that we ever installed in our house.
Mm,
It
okay.
put the sink in and I had to buy the grate because I'm like, holy crap, we don't have a baby to put in the sink. It's like the old, it's huge. It's like it's a baby bath sink.
Yeah,
Big
we're getting the big like trough.
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
going to be beautiful.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. It looks so nice.
See,
It's gonna-
manifesting, you guys, it's manifesting times, like for real.
Absolutely.
Manifesting abundance. It's coming, you guys. It's just coming. It's fantastic.
Coming.
It really is. And
I'm so
what's been
excited.
coming in your area, Tanya?
I feel like so just to like continually coming back to the heart center and back to love, because like I've had some really, I mean, I think we all have, like there's been so much coming up for people, so many, like to be able to like burn through it, right, to get through it, like in our dreams. Like I was telling you before, I don't usually remember dreams ever.
Yeah.
And this last while it's like I keep waking up and it's like none of my dreams make sense. And there's like random people and it's just really weird. And sometimes I'll wake up and I'll be like anxious or I'll just have like these really weird feelings, but it's coming up so that I can work through it. And it's just always coming back to that, to my heart center. However I need to do that, like some days are harder, and I need more tools, whether
Yep.
it's like oils or, my rose quartz or different things, or sometimes it's like having to talk to a friend to
Yes.
be able to help them remind me of different things, or it's like sleeping or not going out and seeing people, or just really focusing and listening to like what my body needs is huge. And I think that it's all back to that. Oh, well, also with like the last what was it, a full moon that we just had,
Yeah.
air, the forgiveness, the letting go, and like really giving that to yourself too. It's like we do have to like forgive other people and have compassion and grace for other people, but it's really a time, I feel like, to be doing that for ourselves. And as more and more people wake up, because it's like on a daily,
they really are.
more and more people are waking up. So we're all on different levels, right?
Yep.
Of this ascension of waking up. And it just really, there may be people waking up now that said or did things in the past that are really hard now for you to be like, oh, you're now saying what? Like, yeah, but it's like really coming back to that place of like compassion and grace, and remembering, hey, there was a time that like we woke up to different things, right? Like I look at my whole like waking up path has been spanned over like how many years. And it's just really coming to that oneness too.
Yeah, that's a great way.
And getting away, like I feel like a lot of people still are in that, like, and I get it because I was there too, of like having all this hatred towards politicians, all that, everything, right? Everybody who was pushing these, like everything. And it's just remembering like we're all on our own journey. We all came here on different agreements with ourselves. This is all happening to me, for me, by me.
And we volunteered a lot.
Right? And it's like, so we all are working through different things that we need to work through. So some situations that we've maybe have had with people have been horrific or horrible. And then when they wake up, it's like really swallowing that pride and that ego and being like, okay.
Yes.
Or just even having that like space of like, maybe you're always going to be there and I'm going to be here. And my truth doesn't have to be your truth, just as I don't have to take on your truth as my truth. But let's just get back to this place of like being together and not having to have, well, like how religion is, right? That everybody has to believe a certain way. And that's even within the spiritual or the awake community as well, right? It's like not all of us have to think the same way.
Yeah.
Right. And we are all going to come back together again, and it's going to be great. I do feel bad that they're going to have, in comparison, like 5 minutes to wake up when we've had all these years, and we can't really take the time to be like, I told you so, but most of us don't want to anymore. We've grown beyond that. We're like, welcome. Please come in.
Can you imagine learning not everything, but like even a quarter of what we've learned over years in 5 minutes?
No, I kind of did it with because we've been watching True Blood again, and I love True Blood. I watch it now. Holy crap. I sat there, Ava, you have no idea. We got on like episode 2 and I'm like, I can't watch this show. I can't watch it. And my husband's like, well, I'm like, they're throwing everything in your face. Like
I'm like writing it down. Like I'm adding this to the list.
Holy crap, it's so different. And I'm like, and you have to give pause to that. Like they're going to be looking at things and saying, what do you mean that you're seeing it different? I'm like, you have no idea how deep it goes. It goes so deep.
Ava's compiling a list of TV shows and movies.
Seriously, True Blood is bad. Start right at the beginning, though. You'll get it by like episode 2. Holy crap.
Yeah. The list is going to be called like something like they've been telling us all along or something. It's like all the movies and videos that like show truth. And we're looking at it like it's entertainment. Not us, but we watched it as entertainment and like, oh, that's a cool concept. It's like, no, that's the reality.
Yeah. That reminds me of this meme I saw that was like, we love watching Rebels and like these people that are like, I don't know, rebels with a cause, basically. Yes. But then when it comes to our own life, no one wants to do that. No one wants to like be that uncomfortable, but we love watching it, which tells you that that's who we are, you know.
The golden shadow.
Oh, yeah.
The golden shadow. Wow. I don't know if y'all heard Tanya, that was in when we did a live together. We talked about the golden shadow. So anything that you admire in someone else is within you. Just the same as like when we get annoyed at someone else, we're like, it's like a reflection of us.
Right.
Well, no one ever talks about the amazing things that we point out in someone else. That's a reflection of us as well. Like we have that potential, and that's called the golden shadow.
Oh, I like that. I like that so
Yeah.
much. That makes me feel good.
That gives me a t-shirt idea.
Woo, yay.
Yes, Liz. Could you make another V-neck though? I prefer V-necks, and
I know everyone does, and I'm like, but I like this.
I have both. I have people, yeah, they like this, but I like a V-neck, but it's because of my airway issue. I always feel like I'm, you know, so, but that's gonna go away. So you see, because I'm 29 and that didn't exist.
There you go.
There we go. We got
Why
this.
29? What's so
Because I felt my best at 29. And
Okay.
my mom always used to say that she always felt 29, no matter what her age, she always felt she was 29. And us kids like never grew up, even though we grew up, we were always like her kids.
I'll be 29 this year.
Yeah, it's a great age. She's like, she felt her best at 29. She had two kids under 3. Sound familiar?
Me too.
Weird. It's so weird, right? But she used to walk everywhere because she didn't drive. My mom didn't learn to drive till she was 40 when my sister was born.
Wow.
Yeah. So she used to walk everywhere with us, and yeah, it was a great time in her life. She had a great time, and they bought the house that I grew up in, and she painted the whole thing herself when she was 7 months pregnant with me because my kid was working. Could you imagine 7 months on a ladder?
Right. With paint fumes. Right.
You know, lead paint. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Here we are.
We're good. Here we are. Yeah.
Another thing with age is like, I feel like, like a lot of people have this like stigma for like as you get old, right? Or like people don't want to have to say their age, like they'll lie about it even. I feel like that's another way that like society has turned us away from like the wisdom that comes with age.
Yes, I want to keep my wisdom. Yes,
right? Like it really is. I remember seeing a meme once, or maybe it was a video that probably on TikTok. I bet it was on TikTok. I haven't been on there in forever, but I probably was on there. And they were saying it is. It was somebody that was saying like, in video games, we get to like levels, right? We level up. She's like, I'm done with like aging, I'm leveling up. And I was like, to me, that just like clicked. And I was like, yeah, because you really are stepping into that, like you're gaining more and more wisdom, and that's what I feel too. Like, I mean, these past like probably 2 years now, I've learned more than I have in my whole entire life. Whether it be from like amazing people that I've met online or in person that I'm talking to, or all these books that I'm reading now, being able to like get all this garbage out of my head that I was like, indoctrinated with.
Yes.
And it's like, you really do start like, and the taking the time to be in solitude is a huge thing too, like, getting away from always having to be doing something or out and all this. And it's like really coming to that, like focusing on remembering, like, and that's like one of my daily mantras is like, I'm remembering, right? Because it's all within all of us. We all have this ancient wisdom and knowledge, just like waiting for us to like unlock that, right?
Yeah, and we're gonna have to help so many people too, because so many people are waking up, and even you, Tanya. There's like so many people have their whole family heritage on their back. They took it on as they came here to break that generational, like the ancestral part of it. And that's huge.
I was like, it's been heavy too.
We've all done it, and I think that's why people keep purging. Like we think purging season's done, and then we're like, what?
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks later, you're right back. You're like, but we did this. Because something triggered something that, happened 900 years ago to someone else that we don't know, but apparently we do. So we're good.
You know what's interesting too is like we've been talking, I feel like through our circle, we've all been talking so heavily about detoxing right now. And like in my Patreon chat on Sunday, we were talking about aging. Actually, the birthday thing came up as well. And it's so funny because Tanya, you just mentioned the wisdom. and like a few of the ladies in the chat were over, were like 60 or over, and they're like, aren't you so excited we're going to be 30 again? But you know what, I'm excited to go back to be 30, but with the wisdom that I have
That's what
now,
I
so I
say.
can do it better this time.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's so cute, and that's so true. But that, and we also spent so much time, like our chat, we were all just sharing our home remedies for like armpit detox, foot soak, like liver and bladder cleanse, parasite cleanse. And there's something about, like you were talking about with the purge right now, this continuous phase, but I feel like this phase of the purge right now, there's so much heavy talk about detox. So there's like something about like physically moving the crap parasites out that are affecting our thoughts.
We got to get it out of our body, because we're
because they're the whisperers. Like they're the whisperers, they're the bugs. And there's a movie called Bug, and it's actually about Morgellons disease, but these people are like going crazy and like thinking. There's that movie, and there's something else with Ray Liotta where it's actually like he's hearing things, and it's like parasitic stuff.
He bugs me.
Yeah, I didn't know he passed this past year.
I can't watch him.
Did you know he passed last year?
Okay.
Not okay.
No, I'm just like, I don't think he did. That's why I say,
that's why I was like,
I'm like, no, and that's why I'm just like, okay. And I feel bad for saying it, but I just like, I have a visceral reaction to him. And like, I can just hear his voice and know who it is. And I'm like, okay, what's that about? Like, I got to work through that. I'm like, because that's something. It's something.
That is funny. I don't even know what his voice is off the top of my head, but
it's weird.
That's funny. Yeah, he passed last year. I just found that out like last week or 2 weeks ago. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Did he die of a drug overdose? Because I know he was in celebrity rehab. I was oddly hooked on
he was.
Yes, he was.
May 26th of last year.
Interesting date. All right.
26, 22. He was 67.
Of course he was. I don't believe it. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, when I was like, what? I didn't even hear that. Not that I'm like up on celebrity news, but you know how we hear about people.
Well, I'll usually catch it like on Yahoo, because we have no one in our house that watches news. And like my husband, now that he's home, apparently he's watching True Blood while I'm up here. I'm like, you do you. I can't watch it. I was on TikTok in my own drama. Man, that's like a wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot, but it's okay.
With the parasite cleanse, I talk about this all the time, but after I did mine was right after I started mine, right after I had my miscarriage last year.
Yeah.
And in the course of 3 months of doing a parasite cleanse, I literally became a different person. It was like something switched on.
Good.
And it made me think of like what Ava was just saying, how like those are the parasitic thoughts. I literally think these things.
Oh yeah.
So how long should I parasite cleanse for? Because the one I got is just for 14 days to begin with, but should I keep doing it?
You need to take a break.
Take a break, yeah.
And then do the liver one, and then like go back to the parasite one. But I should kind of do it a couple times a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you think about it,
like it's really good to follow the season change too.
Oh, okay. Okay, so like spring, fall, winter, like on the equinox.
Like you would do like the opposite. So if you did like spring, then you would do autumn, or if you did
okay.
That's
interesting.
I don't
about everything.
To everything, the more and more that we connect back to Mother Gaia, to the seasons, to the elements, to the stars and astrology, everything starts aligning for us. And you start like when you mentioned like you literally changed. If you think about it, like, because we know that literally everything has been, poisoned and, everything. So all of us have had things done to us. We've eaten foods, we've drank the water, all of it, right? All these different things, which is why it's so important to take back your power, claim your sovereignty, and start really taking care of your body, right? Because it is like you said, you literally will become you're going to push that all out so that you can come more to your true self, right?
That's exactly it.
Perfect.
I say that all the time. I was like, I never felt more myself than after that cleanse.
I can't wait. I'm very excited.
All these things they're doing to us is to stop us, right? It's to stop us from like in the frequency, like everything. Once you start change, and that's why it really has to be everywhere. It's spirit, mind, body, everything has to change because everything has been manipulated and altered.
It's true. And what we do too, being empaths like we are, I tend to take on everyone's thing, especially in their chakras. And lately everyone has the root chakra thing. So I'm like, fantastic.
Yeah.
I've been in back labor all day today. It's been fantastic. I want to be not in back labor. That'd be great.
Interesting.
I can't imagine really being in back labor because today's been holy crap. My poor husband's like, what's going on? I'm apparently in back labor. I'm fine. It's good.
That's all too familiar to me right now.
I know. But you'll forget
too soon.
Too soon.
We're good. Yeah.
That's interesting. I pulled a root chakra card for my Patreon weekly reading group today.
Okay.
So really interesting.
Yeah, no, I got total root chakra issues right now. So I'm like, I got to get that cleansed out and we'll be super good.
You know what?
Yeah.
Root. What? Are you know where I am?
Yep.
Okay. Root chakra, security, stability, safety, the right to exist, the right to be here, the right to take up space, the right to have. Look at the money stuff right now. That is directly tied to our security, feeling like we can make it and survive. That is a huge energy right now in the world.
Oh,
That's probably what it's tied to.
Yeah. And that's like what I've been absorbing from my clients and from the people in the collective because they're all waiting for a date. When you expect things and you can't give that to them. So they're frustrated and I understand that, but it's coming.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
We just have to, I feel like the big lesson in it is for us to continue life as if we already have it and doing things, because it's like I was in line in the shopping store, the grocery store the other day, and I saw the word codependency on something. It was like a magazine or something, like just really big. It was so random, and I have no idea. You know how like in a dictionary it's like spelled out, and like that's what I'm picturing in my mind, and I have no idea what it would have been on that looking like that. But I feel like this is a huge lesson in breaking codependency for all of us, because it's like, okay, come on, where is it gonna be? I'm not gonna sit here and twiddle and I'm gonna wait for this money to come. No, we have to keep living our lives as if it's already here, taking the steps to be responsible, to still pay this bill, to still do this, to still make set our goals and still continue to work for them, and like know that, like, be in a receptive energy to hold that space to receive the spiritual inheritance that's coming in, instead of just like sitting around in this victim entitled mode, like or like helpless mindset, like I can't do anything until this comes in. Well, that's not the right receiving mode. That's actually resistance and friction.
And it's a spiritual gift. Like you have to be in the right mind to receive it like that. You can't be like how you just said, even so many people are still in like, I deserve this.
And like they're crying and whining and, oh, I can't make, like, you made it this long, pimping, you're here still. Like, we're good.
Well, it also goes back to the whole like we at the beginning where we talked about like how important it is to watch what we're saying, right? So like how many times are people saying, oh, I can't afford that, or I don't have the money for that, or even some, it's like wishing. It's like you don't wish to have this come to you, you feel it. What is that feeling, right? It's not like, and that's where the manifestation, like getting away from like, oh, a car or this or a trip, and it's like, no, it's when you're in that feeling, like what feeling am I feeling when I'm experiencing this? And that's where it's like, get to that point. And that's where it starts coming. And it may not always be how you envision it, but then all of a sudden you realize one day it's like, oh my gosh, like Liz, you were like, I just wanted a boring day, right? And then all of a sudden today it was like, I got my day to just like not have to know. And that's exactly how it is, right? It's like, you don't even know how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. It's just get into that feeling and stay in that feeling. And when you come out of it, it's rewiring your brain. So acknowledge it, like that's why, like, even when I woke up a couple times and it's like I had this anxiety or this, like, I had to acknowledge this. Okay, it's there. I'm not just going to push it away. So acknowledge whatever I'm feeling. And then now I have to rewire my brain into something else to come to that gratitude in this now moment. Everything's okay. You know, I may have like all these things happening in my life, but in this now moment, what can I focus on? What can I be grateful for? And the more and more that we can get into the gratitude and the love, everything around you starts changing. And that's where that lack starts to go away, that worry, and it's gonna always come up. Like, we're gonna always have these things coming up because it's all part of the, like, this is a continual journey. There's not this end point, right? I don't feel like there's this end point that we're trying to get to.
There isn't, but right now we have to be so painstakingly present, like so, or else we're going to take on everyone's. Because we absorb everything and we can't. So I'm just like very. I just tried to be in the now moment, and it's super hard. I do the best I can, and I'm like, here we go. And
I will say though, sorry, go ahead.
I'll wait. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I will say that that's how I've been manifesting, and things have been coming quicker, is feeling however I'm gonna feel when that magical thing does happen. Or anything else that I want to happen, I'd be probably really excited. So my acting training is coming in handy, and I literally feel the vibration in my body of being so excited. Like, and I even like silently scream. I'm like, you know, I do that. And then I'll say my mantra or what I want to manifest or whatever. And then things have been happening like so quickly. And again, it's just reiterating what you just said, but manifesting through emotion, I feel like, is the best way to do it.
And I'll literally vibrate when we manifest. I literally vibrate. My poor husband's like, he's like, will you just stop? And I'm like, no. Great. I love you.
So I always do an excited feeling, because I'm like, who wouldn't want an excited feeling, you know? So it's gonna be bringing more of that in my life.
Well, and tomorrow's the 111 portal.
Oh,
and this is where I know a lot of people are like, oh, I totally always something. And it's like, well, of course there's always something, again, because when you connect to the cycles and the earth, like Mother Gaia is also upgrading, right? So like, there's always going to be something for us to help us. And it's whether we are aligned and open to that. Continue to do the work. And it's like every month there's going to be something. Of course. Like, of course there is, because it's all totally to help.
That portal. And then I was going to start my cleanse the day after tomorrow, and that's the day my mom died. So hey, that's kind of good though, with a root chakra issue. Get it out.
1 1 1 2 3. I've been seeing 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 everywhere too.
Yes, that one's been.
Well, then go back to the Fibonacci, like.
Fibonacci
code, right? Like, there's a reason why that all came. Like, I feel like everything is just
because I live in New York. The football player, you guys see that? The 1 2 3 4. It's not him. Just saying. Football player that went down on the field. Number 3.
Oh man, I've been talking about that.
No, sorry, sports fans. Just no, not at all. Sorry. No.
That's what I was talking to somebody. I was like, I love how like there's so many people awake now, and there's all these like digital soldiers.
Yes.
How it's like as soon as something's like out, it's like they catch it in like, it's like within seconds of it happening. It's like, nope. Because I saw somebody post there was a photo that supposedly in like an ER room or something. Lady that was like, okay, nurse friends, show me everything that's wrong with this. And it was just like everything that was fake about that photo. I was like, this is awesome.
Love that.
I do.
And I live in the heart of Bill's land, and everyone's like, oh my God, they're going to the Super Bowl and this poor kid. And I'm like, I just got to block it out, because I'm just like, it's not him. It's not.
I know.
Pick up on there. I'm like, you'll see. At least it's bringing people together, I guess. Hey, they're kneeling to pray now on the field.
Well, I had this thought yesterday too. Like, what was the point of it? Because it's not even the same ambulance company that is contracted for the stadium. Like that was an unmarked, somebody slapped some paint on a U-Haul
It was
box
like a
truck, and
U-Haul. Yeah.
the plates
Yeah.
go back to like a Chevy something van.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we like, good job whoever snooped that out, because yes. And then also I was just like, what is the point of this? Like, is it a number one, exposure for the NFL because they were pushing jabs on these guys?
Yeah, that's been rescinded now. They're not requiring it for all their players anymore. So there's that.
Is it exposure for the jab? Is it exposure for it possibly being like synthetic humanoids that people are watching playing football? Because what if like he got hit that hard and he like zoop, like zapped out? Is it also like a psyop that,
well, there was he's number 3 and number 33 was standing behind him while the whole thing was going on. So there's
33. Yeah.
33.
Interesting.
So I think it's a part of everything.
I do too.
Yeah.
And then also the next thing was like, I was like, oh my gosh, so what also could it be about? Because all of these people, like you said, it would bring people together, and shunting all this energy towards something. What was it shunting energy toward? Because like there was so much wrong with it, but then there's like, people pray for him, okay, but like who is shunting that energy toward what? You know what I mean? So
they want to bet on the Super Bowl squares here, and they want to win.
Yeah, so it was, I felt like that might have also been an energy harvesting thing too.
It is.
So yeah, I was like, we see y'all, like we're for real done with the mess. So
yeah, like
we're calling it all out. Nobody
they showed it on the news, and I almost like leapt off the couch, I'm like, that nothing is right with that. And my husband, who used to be a police officer, is like, nothing's right with this. Nothing.
Right. It just didn't feel right. Like in my spirit, when I first saw it, I was like,
no,
wait, something ain't right. I was like, what is this?
And they fixate on, I mean, anything that they fixate on, that this has an underlying agenda of some kind.
But I'm wondering where the real one went now. Like, did he pass? Is this
somebody in our chat was like, was he getting C-loaned?
Yeah, I suppose with all those numbers around him, yeah, he could have been.
No, what if that was like a ritual or something for him?
That's what I'm just thinking right now as we're talking. Oh,
ew. Is there something special about that player? I'd never heard of it, but I don't watch football anymore.
Yes, there is, because it's the way he was drafted. I don't watch football. It's just my family, like Buffalo fans. So yeah.
There's also a whole like initiation thing.
Yes.
And humiliation rituals, and what's
correct.
I mean, that's kind of humiliating, just like fall out in a way. Could be to someone, wouldn't really be to me probably, but it could be to someone.
But it doesn't even look like him. So I think he's exited the earth. I get immediately he's not on the earth plane.
Yeah.
Well, and he got replaced with a sea lion.
Yes.
Okay.
And like that's why his parents had to do like the very sad photo op. Wouldn't you be like excited that your son's sitting up in bed after all that? They're like ready to cry. When you look closely at the picture, it's not right. There's so much craziness. It's just there's so much, and I'm like, ooh, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good at all. No. Interesting. And I would know if it were in Buffalo. I could tell you, because Buffalo is just icky. I don't know how Ohio is. And they were playing in Ohio. Has anyone been to Ohio? Is Ohio icky?
I've been to Ohio, but
I've only flown in their airport. I mean, I haven't been to Ohio.
I know a lot of people from Ohio.
Yeah, I do too. And they seem like okay people, but I don't know if it'd be a ritualistic place. Like Buffalo, I can totally see it would be.
Isn't it like right in the middle of the US too?
Yeah. Well, it's it's kind of like next to Pennsylvania. So it's down.
Yeah, we were 45 where I lived. I was 45 minutes from the Ohio border.
Yes. So you were closer, like Pittsburgh area? Like
north. Well, I was 90 minutes north of Pittsburgh, but I was like northwest.
Yeah, you were in the mountains.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go through Pennsylvania many a time. Whew.
I know.
But Virginia is the freaking longest state when you're driving. Let me tell you, holy crap, that state lasts forever. You hit Virginia,
Try
okay,
driving
here we go for 8
Texas.
hours. Oh, that's
Texas
true.
is
I've never
forever.
been to Texas. Okay.
You can drive like the entire day and you'll
Yeah,
be
Still
in
be in
Texas
Texas.
the entire day plus more.
driven through Texas this
Yeah.
way, going to California from Tennessee to California. It's like the straight line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Also,
God.
California, Montecito.
I
anyone?
told you. I knew that they
What,
were
what,
going to
what?
be flooded and they're going to start getting
Oh.
earthquakes now. It's flooding.
So
It's
I was
happening. Getting
wondering.
cleansed.
let me tell you, back when I was maybe in 8th grade, had a dream about California. And this is what was so weird about actually watching mainstream news tonight with my dad,
Yes.
was they were showing all these images of California and basically like it splitting open from all the water,
It's gonna, yeah.
sinkholes, part of cliffs being taken off. And I kid you not, I had the exact dream
Yep.
that I saw in those clips.
Is
And
this
I was there though in the dream, but like I was seeing it on mainstream media and I was like, holy crap, that's it. That's exactly what I saw back when I was like 13, 14. I don't know how old it was.
That's why God kept you away from LA.
Literally
Wow. Is this where it
breaks off.
into
Yes.
because
I
it's
keep
like
saying
it's like
gonna break off.
floating.
I know it's just gonna break off. It's
So
just
the thing with
gonna-
Montecito also is that is where all
the rich people live.
big celebrity rich
You
people,
know, like the $200 million mansions, you know, that is like
Ellen,
hotel. Yeah.
Oprah,
Yeah.
Y'all,
They live
whoa,
there.
it is wild that we
Yeah.
are seeing these
And
things.
everybody's being evacuated from there. She posted a video of her there with the water rushing behind her. I'm like,
Bye.
Yeah,
was not
right.
allowed to leave.
Do you think she was really there, or do we think it was green screened? I'm never sure if Ellen's
Well,
really there or
They
not.
have that money. They would have been the first ones out.
I
I'm
understand
thinking,
that.
right?
I didn't know if they were rounded up and at the spa already before, because they all had the
I sure
ankle
hope
bracelets
she is.
on for a long time, so I wasn't sure.
well,
Yeah, in
it's one of those
2020.
things that my thought process was, what if it's like, the way she goes is from the
perfect.
natural disaster,
Yeah.
or a lot of these celebrities, what if that's the way they go,
Okay.
when they've already been gone, but
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good idea, Liz.
That's
It
fine.
feels good to me. Sorry.
But I mean, that's
All of
kind of
movie.
brilliant. Like,
It
how do you
is
kind
get
of
rid of a lot of them at once?
Yeah, who knows what kind of
Natural
tunnel
disaster.
systems
But
they have.
mudslides, like look at mudslides in California. They can take out
Mhm.
like houses and
Mhm.
Yeah.
families. It happens all the time. Oh,
Who knows what kind of tunnel
Oh.
systems they have
I-
over there also.
That's
I
what I
feel
was
bad
thinking.
saying
I
it. I'm
wonder.
like, but that feels good to me. Like it feels good to me. Like that
Because
can happen.
it's mountainous.
Ooh.
Yes. And I keep getting with all the water, like we're bringing it back to original, like we're bringing it back to whole, like our earth is cleansed.
Mhm.
Detox.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah.
that's
And
what
then-
I'm
Whoa. What
and
if that is us? What if the whole like us feeling so need to detox is us being in
Yes.
alignment with Mother Earth right
because
now?
we have to be cleansed. And we do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Oh.
all our
Cleaning
roots
the
need to be going
pipes.
right into
Yeah.
Yes, cleaning the pipes.
And
For real.
also, like, if you think about it, like what movie just came out recently that's all about water?
Avatar.
Yes.
And like,
Yes.
if you why can't I think of his name right now? Dr.
McCullough?
The book that I'm reading. No, the water book. I'm reading it with my kids.
Oh, I know the one you have. My brother.
Messages in water or something like that.
Yeah, so it's
Yes.
like the more we go back to and connect, there's actually one line in the movie. Well, it's a multiple line that I need to find this line, because it was like the moment I heard it,
Yep.
my soul was like, oh, this is like,
Oh,
this.
yes.
This is part of your I know that I have like a huge connection to water, and water really is our connection to the cosmos, to everything. We're water, like all of it. So it makes so much sense that Mother Gaia is using water, or whether they're helping it or whatever, like
It's
whether
like we're rerouting, into new.
and
Earth.
it's all part of like, look at the birth process,
Yes.
right? It's like, it's the water. The waters come before we're rebirthed.
Yes.
So
And now all those people in like Arizona and New Mexico have oceanfront property.
Oh yeah. That's crazy.
They manifested that. Ta-da.
Right.
there you go.
Maybe Tennessee
Oh my
will turn
God.
into a beach place.
Oh,
Oh
that
my
would be,
gosh.
it would
That
be
would be
nice.
sad.
It would be nice if you had
What
beaches.
what states would have to go for that? Of like,
Tennessee,
A
Florida,
lot.
Georgia.
okay, maybe that's why I'm out of
You
Florida.
you don't border Louisiana, right? You're Kentucky, not Louisiana. Because I always see Louisiana being underwater too. Like New Orleans is
Is
just
it?
gonna
Oh,
go
I could, it's a
by.
swamp. It's
It
already a
is.
swamp.
I know,
I
but
could
it's
totally
gonna like by. Yeah.
and like a lot of vampiric
Mm.
origins and energy
Yeah,
in
and like
there.
I
So
see Las Vegas being like kind of blown away. You'll see it with the dam. It's gonna just kind of be blown away
I could see that.
because it's just not a good and it's not a good environment. It's not family friendly.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot they could do there. There's a lot of stuff in Area 51 that'll be saved.
Hmm. So what do y'all, we talked about national parks in a little bit in our live on Sunday. Because
Mm.
there's like some crazy stuff that goes on, all the people that go missing, how they have like their own like law enforcement, but they don't really enforce or like go into missing people really.
Yeah, from
And
what
there's like weird stuff that happens there.
yeah, it depends on the state. And then I know like Area 51 only from we drove by it because we were in Las Vegas. That's guarded out the wazoo. That was guarded worse than like a military base. Whew. Like
Really?
signs all over the place. You see the people walking like how they were in Washington in uniform, and you're like, okay, hi.
So
I
Area 51's in
driving.
Nevada?
Huh?
It's in Nevada? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in Nevada.
Interesting.
Isn't it in
Yeah.
New Mexico?
It can no, it's in Nevada and it could go into New Mexico. I don't know because most of it's underground. Weird, right?
Oh yeah. Huh.
Interesting.
It's interesting. I don't know. I don't know.
Craziness.
And then there's that roadway that's super famous because James Dean was killed on it.
Route
The
44.
Devils.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Route 66.
66. Thank you. Route
Yes.
66.
That's a Route 44. That's like
I
Route-
was
No, that sounded right to me though. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's Route 66, and it used to be really bustling, and now it's like a ghost town because no one goes
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
Isn't there a lot of like crime or like cartel or gang activity on there? Because it's
There-
like dead. What is that ship? It's like dead man, like something death highway or something. Because there's like nothing, and sometimes cars break down, and it's like you become a target for like cartel
Yeah, I could see that
killings and
happening.
stuff.
I don't know if that's the one or not. I could see that happening. You said that, and I went to the desert because apparently
Yeah.
there's desert tours, but when they do the tours, they go during tarantula season, and you run over tarantulas. It's quite fun.
Ew, ew, ew.
I
I'm
can't.
I'm like,
I
no.
can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because my
I'm,
husband's like,
I'm not
we
going
can go
during
live in
tarantula
Nevada, and I'm
season.
like, no, we can't. No, we can't. I'm not doing that. No.
So I heard about the like the car breaking down thing on a interview with Tom Althouse on Aquarius Rising Africa,
Okay.
because he's been so targeted because he wrote The Matrix, and he wrote like a bunch of these big movies, but they stole his work. And like, the Wachowski now sisters, which are actually brothers, like can't even explain the movie because it's not their concept and all that stuff, like The Matrix and
Yeah.
everything.
Mhm.
But anyway, he's been
Wow.
speaking out against Hollywood and all this stuff, and his family's like paid off to try to like target him and get him all in the crazy house and stuff, and they killed his son and blah 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 or whatever. And he was driving through I think it's that highway, and they like, how they can like control your car,
Yes. Yes.
and his car like went out, like
Yep.
it stopped, and it was like rolling, and it was I don't know, like miraculously it came back to life, and he was able to roll to a gas station or something. But he was like, it stopped in an area where he would have been like killed, like gang
gone.
activity,
Yes.
killed and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
I
the
mean,
only reason I know about that.
oh, that's so interesting. I got to pay more attention.
There's so much going on.
There's so much.
There is, and I've purposely been kind of staying away from it, but now I guess I got to get back into it because so much more is being exposed. It'd be kind of nice to see it. And it was on the mainstream today. Matt Getz, the one who got the guy finally into the Speaker of the House.
Yeah.
He opened up the whole floor to CNBC. He said, you guys could be here forever. Just come in. He's making it totally transparent, everything they do in Congress. They can tape it. They can do it live.
Now, is that not a normal thing? I have no idea how that
It's
stuff
not
works.
a normal thing. Press is never let in there. No. You gotta dress
Wow.
up and have press conferences. You don't just invite press in to see everything that you're doing.
Wow.
And then they passed this other rule where you actually have to, the Democrats were upset. Sorry if anyone's Democratic out there. You have to be present to vote. You cannot vote by proxy. They were having a cow.
I bet.
Yeah.
And that they're requiring 72 hours to actually read a bill, and you can only have one thing in a bill. You can't pile 9,000 things into a bill.
Right. Where they on like this huge document.
Right. And then like in the middle of it, we need 3 cop cars for this city. And you're like,
right.
No, that needs to be like its own bill, you know?
Good.
So yeah, apparently I knew more than I thought I did today. Look at me. Okay.
We
That was
learning.
good. Who knew?
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys have anything else, or should we end it here?
My little guy's starting to get the.
I know, you gotta go. I know.
I don't know if you just heard Leo. He just woke up. He was like,
I did hear that. That was so sweet.
Oh, he's so sweet. He's so cute, Liz.
Gotta give a cameo.
Yeah. Yes, we gotta see
Look at the hat.
in our other
Oh,
Leo.
look at the face.
No.
He looks more like Levi.
I know.
Oh, he really does. Oh my God, he's so cute. Oh.
Hi, Mr. Leo.
He's not having it. He just woke up from a bad dream or something.
Oh, hi, baby. Look at those cheeks.
Oh my God, his cheeks are adorable. Oh.
Look at your color coming in. You're not so red anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, he's adorable. Thank you for sharing him with us, Liz.
Yeah, what a sweet baby.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you later. We'll see you next time. It's going to be fun.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.